welcome again, and this is in continuation with how to derive the saving function from consumption function. In the last class I was talking about the formula for the saving function, but since I hadn't written, I'm going to do it in continuation with that. So what is saving function after all? Equation. How do you derive the saving function equation from consumption function? So just go through this, have a look. Well, I think I've explained it, but I'm just going to explain it once again. So what is saving? What does saving function mean? First of all, because this is in continuation with this, we're going to continue. This is the one, the saving function, and based on that, we're going to do this. So this is a saving function, all right? So look at this. So I did explain that in a little detail, but still, let's just... So saving function refers to the mathematical relation between income and saving. So we have done that before, that is propensity to save. Now the equation, talking about the equation, and this I'm going to talk about the equation mainly. Now, saving equals income less consumption expenditure. Okay, so we did C is equal to C dash plus B into Y is the consumption function, expenditure equation. So based on that, we can find out the saving equation by deducting both the sides of the equation from income. So suppose we had C dash, so we will minus Y minus C, and then the other side of the equation is the first side of the equation is C is equal to C dash plus BY. So from C, the total consumption, we will put Y minus C. That is income minus total consumption is equal to income minus the induced consumption. That is C dash plus B into Y. So how do Y minus C is saving? S. Okay. S is equal to Y minus C dash minus BY. Okay, so that's how we will get. Then you can, or S is equal to minus C dash plus Y minus B into Y, and that's how you get the saving function, that is S is equal to minus C dash plus 1 minus B and Y into Y. So in the consumption expenditure equation, B is equal to MPC, B is equal to change in C upon change in Y. So therefore, 1 minus B in the saving equation is marginal propensity to save, which means change in S upon change in Y. So we can express the saving equation as S is equal to minus C dash plus MPS and Y into Y. So having done this, having explained this, and I hope you've understood, you must write it down once or twice to really understand. And while I'm saying, you write down the equation in your notebook, then it will become clear. So now we are going to talk about how do you derive the saving function from the consumption function, which we did in the last class. We explained how we made a diagram, both the diagrams we made, and now how you're going to explain I'm going to explain how do you derive the saving curve from the consumption curve. Alright, so here it is. It's in continuation from the last class that we did. Absolutely, I hope you listen to that, because we explained the whole of it of how did we get the consumption function done there. So let's take the diagrammatic presentation. Refer to the lower part of the figure. Now this lower part of the figure we're going to do here. Alright, so this is it. So I hope you can see it. Sometimes while explaining, my hand goes here and there, and I don't know where my notebook goes off. Alright, so the lower part of the diagram in the figure, where SBN is a saving function curve, it has been derived from the consumption function curve. Now how? It's explained below. Different variables of the equation at the income level OMR, S is equal to NM, that is EF in the upper part. minus C dash is equal to minus OS. That is equal to minus OC in the upper part. 1 minus B is equal to KL upon HL is equal to change in S upon change in Y is equal to MPS is equal to the slope. And income Y is equal to OM, that is OM in the upper part too. Now derivation of the saving curve from consumption curve. So we can find savings at different income levels by taking the vertical difference between the consumption curve and the 45-degree line. Now refer to the upper figure. At point B, income and consumption expenditure are equal. Therefore, savings at OR, income is 0. To the left of B, consumption expenditure curve is higher than the 45-degree line. It makes expenditure higher than income and saving negative. On incomes lower than OR. To the right of B, consumption expenditure curve is lower than the 45-degree line. It makes expenditure lower than income. On the income levels higher than OR and savings positive. So now by plotting the differences between the consumption curve and the 45-degree line at different levels of income right below the upper part, we can derive the saving curve. Since the consumption curve is a straight line, the derived saving curve must also be a straight line. To derive a straight line, we need to locate only 2 points. Remember,